In today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about a different way to modify images in Python. But in this library, OpenCV, you can modify both images and video. So let's take a look at it. OpenCV is one of those libraries, not necessarily on the Python Foundation website. However, you still import it by using something called a pip install. So let's go down to our terminal, and we're still using the same project image as we did in the previous section, and we'll type in the command prompt. So this is basically pulling up a command prompt, right? So we're going to go into the terminal section and type in pip install OpenCV dash Python. And here it's downloading the pip, the module that has the OpenCV library. And as you can see, it installed it. So this is basically the same thing as installing off of the settings and your settings and then your project inside PyCharm. But this is what you do if you have the Python um, uh, interpreter loaded directly into your command prompt. If you're on Windows or Mac OS, you'll have a command prompt on your operating system, and that's how you would download it. As long as you have the interpreter installed inside of your operating system. All right, so let's go ahead and from here actually manipulate images with OpenCV. Now, the reason why I chose to show you guys CV2 is because it's usable between Python, Java, and a few other programming languages. So what you learn here, you can apply to Java and to other languages. Not necessarily the case for Pillow. Pillow, particularly the Python image libraries, just for um, just for local use inside of Python. So let's go ahead and make a new a new file, a new Python file. We'll call it um, CV image. We'll open that up, and what we want to do is go ahead and upload two more libraries, matplotlib and numpy. So let's go ahead and work around this. Go to my settings again, and then go to the interpreter. We got that already. So we want to add numpy, and we also want to install matplotlib. So that's installed correctly in matplotlib. Install that package as well. And basically, these packages allow you to do additional modifications. We won't go too deep into matplotlib or numpy, but just know that they exist, and it's a way for you to plot on a grid coordinate system on an image, drawing lines, shapes, what have you. So let's go ahead and exit out of this, and okay, expand this back, and we're actually going to want to restart PyCharm to just basically refresh the system and open PyCharm back up. And let's go ahead and open up our CV image Python file back up. And we want to do a couple things. We want to import CV2, and that's what we just downloaded. We also want to import NumPy, and we'll as MP, or we'll just keep it as NumPy, and import matplotlib. And so what we'll do here is we'll again use the same file file directory that we've been using, and we'll manipulate the Falcon 9 JPEG. So let's go ahead and type in image1, and we'll say call up the method using cv2 dot I'm read, and we'll say Falcon 9 .jpeg, and we want to grayscale it. Now, why you want to grayscale an image? It's pretty simple. You eliminate the color. It's a lot easier to read and to manipulate a image using computer vision. But that's for other and different classes as you move on in your programming experience. So again, CV2, then we're going to say I am read underscore grayscale. And so to actually show it, we'll go ahead and call that by saying cv2 dot I'm show, and we'll say the image Falcon 9 .jpeg, and then we're going to put img, or image1, it's a variable, and we're going to also put in sort of like we saw in the Kintert library. We have to put in something that's going to go ahead and close the window or drop the program out of its loop. We'll just say any window or any button pressed on the keyboard will close out the loop, and then we'll say cv2 again and destroy all windows. And let's go ahead and run cv image. And as you can see, it's a grayscaled Falcon 9. It's a bit big for the I guess the actual image fidelity was a bit big. So we can try a different file. Let's go ahead and let's go to, where exactly did I save it at? Let's go to that file. Let's go to my PyCharm projects, and then we'll take a look at image, and as you can see, this is the original image. It has a lot of pixels, so we'll try a lower fidelity picture. We'll just try Busan Beach instead. And we'll run CV image again. And grayscaled. And I just press enter, or any button really, or would have quit the program. So that's CV2. So we can explore this a little bit more, or you can explore it on your own. again, same idea. Documentation shows everything you need to know, or tells you everything you need to know. But I do want to show you guys uh, NumPy and Matplotlib. So as I was going to do in the beginning, but I stopped myself. We'll go ahead and set this up, and when we call a NumPy method, we'll call it using as np, and then Matplotlib as plt. And then we'll go ahead and actually comment out these so that these aren't a factor. They won't, the CV2 things that methods that we called won't interfere with our NumPy Matplotlib scripts. So we'll say plt dot imshow, and we'll say image cmap, and we're just basically going to go ahead and grayscale the Busan Beach image again. I'll say interpolate. Have to spell it out. And now this is a bit esoteric, but by cubic. And all this is in the documentation. All right. And we'll go ahead and say plt show. All right. And all that looks good. So we'll go ahead and run. Go ahead and run. Oh, made a boo-boo again. Image 1. Keep on forgetting that's the variable we're calling on here. So, alright, looks like it cleared up the error, so we'll run the program. Got a little bit of error. And I believe it's because I did not add the pyplot method to my import. It's a rookie mistake. We'll run this again and see what pops up. Okay, so again, it's grayscaled, but this time I have as everything with Matplotlib and pyplot. I have pixels from the origin on the XY axes. A little GUI here where I can pan left and right, and store the image. It's a pretty cool module, and you can play around with that a little bit, and do a lot of cool things with this, particularly with facial recognition and all types of functionality as you move forward in your your journey in programming. So hopefully that was illuminating, and you got something out of that. And none of the CV2 stuff and NumPy stuff, Matplotlib stuff is really testable, but it's just good to know that you can use this, use at least CV2 in different programming languages. So just put that in your toolbox in the future.